Hi everyone, I welcome you all to another video of CUET BABA where we help you ace the CUET exam. So for this set of B.Ed preparation, today we'll be going through the CUET 2022 question paper solution. So I hope you all are ready. The question paper that we will discuss today consists of the subjective part only. It does not undertake the comprehension part. So let's get started with this video. Okay. So the first question is, which of the following can be associated with Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy? So basically, the options that have been given to us are Nai Talim, Trusteeship, Satyagraha, Sarvodaya. So if you have somehow read about Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy and his take on education, we all know that Nai Talim was the name of the education that he gave. So apart from that, Satyagraha is also associated with Gandhi. So we have to be very affluent with the question's word. Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy. It does not talk about his education, his views on education or something else. Basically, the question talks about his philosophy. So all of us know that Satyagraha is also associated with Gandhiji as he led the movement called Salt Satyagraha. Then we have trusteeship. Trusteeship basically means having trust on each other. So that is also what he propounded. And then we have Sarvodaya, that means welfare of all. So the answer over here is fourth, A, B, C, and D. Moving on, we have matching list 1 with list 2. So in such questions, it is always very necessary that we use the elimination method. So in most of the times, all the options given on one side, you might not know the answer of all of these. So in such questions, we use the elimination method. So the answer for this is 4. Kanchan Chandra wrote Why Ethnic Parties Succeed, Patronage and Ethnic Head Counts in India. Then Rajni Kothari wrote Caste in Indian Politics. Monish Jones wrote Parliament in India, and M.V. Piley wrote Constitution History of India, 1600 to 1950. Moving on, we have two statements. The statement may, the president may, for violation of the Constitution, be removed from office impeachment in the manner provided in Article 61 of the Constitution of India. The statement 2 is the governor shall hold office during the pleasure of the president. Okay. So in the light of above statements, we have to choose the correct answer from the options given below. Now, both statement 1 and 2 are true. So these are some of the options given to us. Okay. So in such questions, basically we have to just mark them. Okay. So the answer is 1. Both statement 1 and 2 are true because if due to some reason, if the president has to step down from their position during their term, or due to the president's death, due to some unforeseen circumstances, the governor takes hold of the post of the president, or basically the governor takes in charge. Okay. Then we have, who was the first president of All India Depressed Classes League, found in March 1935? The answer is Jagjeevan Ram. Okay, now this is one of the very easiest questions. So a lot of time, you might get a little panic or nervous during attempting a paper, because sometimes the paper is a little difficult, sometimes the paper is not. But, in between the paper, you will always find such questions which are very easy. So this question is one of them. Which of the following is not a performing art? Theater, drama, oil painting, and stage mimicry. We all know the answer. The answer is 3, oil painting. Then moving on, mathematics phobia can lead to disinterest in schooling. This has been depicted in which Hindi movie? So if you have seen some of the few, prominent Bollywood movies, Bollywood Hindi movies, like um, the few important ones or the prominent ones which actually carry a message. So Tare Zameen Par is a story about dyslexic child, okay, who who actually has no interest in schooling and needs an alternative solution to his teaching, to his learning problem. Okay. Then we have I Am Kalam. I Am Kalam talks about a boy coming from a poor background, struggling to make his status in the society. And Hindi medium talks about the divide between the government and the private high elite private schools. Okay, so the answer for this is Nil Batte Sanata. It talks about mathematics phobia and how we can use an alternative approach to teaching so that it uh, uh, it it develops the interest of mathematics learning within the learners. Then what is the full form of POXO Act 2012 to 19? The answer is 2, Protection of Children from Sexual Offenses. Moving on, who brought charges of corruption against Warren Hastings? The answer is Nand Kumar. Then moving on, the famous work on education written by Rousseau is, so the answer, the options are the Confessions, Emile, the Social Contract, Idiot. So the answer for this is Emile. Now, Emile is a very, very important work. So whenever Rousseau or the name Rousseau comes up, we have to link it with Emile. So Emile is basically a collection. Rousseau was a naturalist. He used to believe in a natural approach, that children should be taught naturally within the natural environment and they should be left in the outside so that they can learn on their own. So he used to teach like that. So that is what Emile is. It's a recollection of all of his practical teachings that he has done. So whenever the name Emile comes up, you have to link it with Rousseau. It's a very, very important work of him. Then moving on, UNESCO is a specialized agency of the United Nations aimed at promoting economic and social development through international cooperation in sciences and technology, promoting world peace and security through international cooperation in arts, sciences, and culture, promoting world economy through international cooperation in trade, sciences, and arts, promoting social peace and economic security through international cooperation in science, trade, and culture. So, in such questions, if you have absolutely no idea, you must have heard that UNESCO often, a monument is often in the news with the name, with the headline as this monument, for example, is a UNESCO heritage site. So that is how you can make out, and that is how you can, eliminate your answers. So I feel the answer is 2, promoting world peace and security through international cooperation in education, arts, sciences, and culture. So UNESCO basically preserve some heritage sites, or preserve some form of language, or for example some form of culture, so that we can promote world peace and security. We can secure that community, we can secure that region, so that we can have we can have cooperation in education, art, sciences, and culture.